Hey guys, and welcome to today's new video. I am really pumped about this because as you see, I'm in this flannel shirt and I'm all cozied up for Halloween, and we are gonna do a Scarecrow look, and I'm super pumped and excited about this. So you guys should be too. It's gonna be easy, and I'm just gonna go for it and try it out and see how it turns out. So we're just gonna dive right into this super easy Scarecrow look, and I hope this is something you guys can follow along if you're looking for a Halloween costume last minute. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. And if you guys are gonna tune into my Instagram live stream tonight, I'm going to be reading ghost stories, so you guys will see me in my Scarecrow makeup. If you saw that live stream and you're watching this video now, maybe try out the Scarecrow look. It's a lot of fun, and I'm excited to get into it and get started and just play with some makeup. And make sure you like and subscribe and you hit the notification bell so you're notified of all my future uploads, because that means the absolute world to me, and it'll notify you of my future uploads and we can hang out some more. So here we go, and we're just gonna jump on into this Scarecrow Halloween look. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is the eye makeup, and what we're gonna do is do like an orange smoky eye that is also has like some deep black eyeliner, because I think that would look awesome. And then we'll worry about the face and the base afterwards. And we're gonna add some freckles. I think this is gonna be super cute. I'm excited. And actually, this is the first time I am filming a YouTube video completely by my own. Normally I have my boyfriend Zach helping me, so pray that there's no technical difficulties. Yeah, and I'm like monitoring on the screen and on my phone here. So if you see me kind of looking, that is why. Okay, this is the palette we're gonna use. And I want to make it like simple so you can kind of use the makeup that you do have. So a lot of palettes do have these like orangey colors on them because they're great for the fall in general. And this palette is Violet Voss, and it's called Essentials. So just a very matte color. So we're gonna go into our Shadow Insurance from Too Faced to just put this on, because if you guys are going out, you want this to stay on your face, right? Right. The first color I'm going to go into is Dusty Rose, and I'm going to put that all in the crease. So here I go, Dusty Rose. I'm going to put this right in my crease here and just kind of buff that in. I like to use windshield wiper motions when I'm doing this. It gives you a nice blended look, and when you're using crazier colors like this, you definitely want to make sure it's all blended. That's a really pretty color, honestly. I would wear this every day. And then I'm going to go down here to the outer V area. I like to actually take my crease color and buff it right here, like right on this outer V, if you guys can see that. So it's all connected and it doesn't look all broken up. I think that looks nice. Now I'm going to go do the same thing on the other side. Just windshield wiper motions, laying down the color. Doesn't have to be super perfect, but you want to try to blend it as much as possible, because we are going to be adding some other colors into the mix here. And then on that outer corner there. Next, I'm going to go into Sand and buff this color on the crease as well. And this is more of an orangey shade to bring in our Halloween-esque vibe. And I'm gonna buff that into the crease too to kind of add a dimension and almost make it look two-toned. And I'm actually gonna bring that up a little higher on my crease because we're going for a louder, more Halloween-esque look. So we wanna make our eyes look a little bigger. So we're gonna bring that up higher. And we can always clean up the crease color with a highlight color like a white or something to go over on the brow bone. So that's what that's looking like. I'm loving that. It's really cute. Other side. I really like these shadows. They're really nice. Who's this by again? Violet Voss. This is the first time I'm using this palette. I really like the shadows. They're really nice. Pigmented, and they blend super, super nice. And they're not super dusty either. Like, it's not like I'm getting a lot of fallout from them. Like, and they're pretty nice colors. There we go. Getting that down on the outer V here, and a little bit into the inner corner, kind of. The inner corner crease. That's always hard to get. Just kind of have to windshield wiper motion it for a while. Okay. I'm liking that two-tone color. It looks good. Now I'm actually going to deepen that outer V up. I'm going to go into this terracotta, which is really orange. It's very much our Halloween orange. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna go to the outer edge of this, like right here on my crease and down towards the outer V, and just darken that up. Oh yeah. That's nice. And it's not like a crazy orange either. It's like a nice orange. Sometimes circular motions work really well too in this outer V area if you're just trying to blend it all in. Nice. So far that's what that is looking like, and it's just like this super orangey red burnt crispy looking color, and it's very autumn looking, and it's very Scarecrow-esque. From there, there's the cinnamon color, and I'm gonna add that there as well. So I'm gonna go right into cinnamon here. And this is like a maroon. And I'm gonna go right into that outer crease again. And actually, I'm gonna take this more on the lid too. Ooh, I love that on the lid. We're putting that on the lid. Lies, not outer crease, lid. And if you haven't noticed, I just used the same brush for all of this. I don't get super fancy. I love crease brushes. They work great for me. So that's what I'm doing. Oh yeah, look at that. That made quite the difference in the eye makeup look. Right back into that cinnamon color. And I'm putting it on the whole rest of the lid. Good. I actually want to go back into that orangey color one more time, that terracotta, this super orange, and hit the outer V with that again. Specifically this side. And I want to take this up a little bit onto the brow bone, almost, and blend it to get this multi-dimensional kind of ombre effect. And sometimes it helps to actually lift your eyebrows up to get this. Honestly, so far, I would wear this to go to like a pumpkin patch. Like, obviously, once I had the liner on and stuff, it would make it look a little more normal. But it's so like such a wearable look. And I think that's the point of this. You want it to be wearable, but you know, easy to do for Halloween. So I'm gonna go into this, and I'm gonna try to clean off the other colors on this brush and go into like white, woo, and go into this white right here. See how that works. I'm gonna put this right under my brow bone. Yeah, that's perfect. That's what we wanted. Something to just clean up the line. And you kind of want it a little cartoonish and a little extra white, a little highlighter-esque, because this is like a Halloween look. So the extra, you know, pale skin, white, whatever, is gonna help make the cartoon of the Scarecrow. Ooh, that's like an icy. I actually really like that white. That was nice. Okay, that's that, and now I'm gonna go into the other one. But this is definitely dusty. Dust. But it's okay. I need to hold this up. I have like really bad lighting on the right side of my room right now. It was raining all day today, but it was nice because it's a Sunday, and I got to go out to breakfast with my parents and my brother. So that was fun. And we went to this new cafe. I've been to it before, but my parents haven't. And it was a little bit of a trek. It was like a half an hour from my house, but so worth it. All the good breakfast places around me just kind of like, I don't know, went out of business, I guess. I don't know why. And then I'm just gonna go back in here and kind of deepen up that crease one more time. All right, good. I am thinking that is good. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna actually do some really super dark eyeliner. And I'm actually gonna use this Maybelline Eyestudio. It's like a cream eyeliner that you actually dip into. And we're gonna use a actual eyeliner brush for this because we want it to be super precise. And I might even do a wing, we'll see how I'm feeling, if my hand is gonna be steady enough for it. So I'm gonna start thin, and then I'm gonna add to it, I think. This Maybelline cream liner is so good, by the way. If you're trying to get that like super black look for your eyeliner, this stuff is the bomb. And I just use your typical liner brush. Okay, I'm gonna try to do a wing. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm gonna take a piece of paper, I'm gonna fold it in half, like this. And I'm going to make like, kind of like a line from my corner to my eyebrow here. And I'm just gonna like follow it up to where my eyeshadow kind of stops, or that deeper burnt color, so I can get a perfect line. Okay, that's good. Now I'm just gonna follow that. Okay, good. So that wing looks pretty good, and we'll clean up the bottom of it in a second. And I'm gonna just do the top of my other side, because I'm gonna go back with shadow and kind of blow out the bottom a little bit. I didn't do that, and I wanted to do that. Here we go, liner on the other side. Pray for me. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Try to go where my eyebrow ends and stop where the burnt orange shadow stops. Okay, that one came out way better. Okay. This is when the makeup wipe comes in, and I always like to do, when I'm doing like a crazier eye look, I like to do my eye makeup before my foundation, because then you can do stuff like that. Like, yeah, I just fixed it, and it takes like 2 seconds to fix. What I do is I just follow my under eye and I swipe up on that same line where my brow bone would be, following the brow bone up to the outer eyebrow where the eyebrow ends, and it works great. It is a great little trick. I'm sure I'm gonna mess up more, so I'm gonna leave that here. I'm gonna go back into this Velvet Voss palette, which I really like. So I'm going back into that crease brush, dotting into the cinnamon, and just putting it right below, blowing out the eye. And don't worry if you think this is too much, because that's what foundation is for, cleaning it up. And that was all the cinnamon color. Now I'm just gonna go into the terracotta and just kind of layer it on top. And doing the same steps on the other side, cinnamon. Can't see from that side. Oh, cinnamon. And then the terracotta color, which is that orange color, go right back over it, because this is for Halloween and we need to incorporate the orange as much as possible. Okay, so I'm just gonna go into this black Define a Line eyeliner from Maybelline and connect it all underneath the eye. And this is also cream too. Kind of actually feels very similar to the other. And I'm gonna take it all the way into the inner corner. Woo. I haven't done super dark eyeliner like this in a very long time. And on this, it has like a little blendy edge, and I'm gonna go into that and kind of smoke it out. Follow the waterline. And I'm actually gonna go into this eyeliner brush and connect it a little better. So literally we're making the raccoon eyes because we are being a scarecrow. So you want to do what you would have done if you were an emo kid in high school. And taking the smudger brush on the side, it's really a smudger sponge. So now what I'm going to do is do my foundation. And what I'm going to do is go into my all-time favorite foundation, which is the Everlasting Foundation by Clarins. I love this stuff. It is amazing. And I'm gonna go in. And I'm going to put more foundation on than I would. So I'm putting on 2 pumps today. I normally only put on 1. I might even put on 3, I don't know. Because I kind of want to make it an even base and more costume makeup-esque than before. So now what I'm going to do is take this darker brown contour and take it to about, if you feel, you could find your cheekbone and you're going to take it to about here, right? You don't want to take it all the way down here. or you look a little silly, which is honestly fine for a Halloween look, but we still want to look cute. So I am going into my contour brush, going into this dark brown color. And normally I like to do contour before foundation, but because we're doing more of a Halloween look and we want it to kind of show, this will be all right. We're gonna go into the other side, do the same thing. Don't worry, we're gonna blend. And when I do contour, I like to blend it up if you can. So you're gonna brush up instead of brushing down. Either brush back and up or just up when you're blending. And sometimes I like to use my finger. And it's definitely a more of a deep contour than I would normally do, because we're gonna be Scarecrow. If you see skeleton looks, you can do this and it looks really cool. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the forehead, contour that as well. Because you really want your skin to look super nice and blended right now, because after you put the other makeup on, you're not gonna really be able to touch that up much. And then we're gonna go underneath here and give ourselves a pretty sharp jawline. So what I do is I go underneath my neck here in this triangular zone and just throw some here. You don't even have to be too careful about this, especially if you're gonna wear a turtleneck underneath it. It just started getting cold around me. So, and then you can even take it up here too. It just started getting super cold by me. So this is actually perfect. My room is freezing cold. So I was super happy to put on a turtleneck for this video and this flannel. I was like, yes, I will be a Scarecrow because it requires the most clothes. Now I'm gonna go into this and do some nose contour. And I'm gonna take a little smaller brush, go into here, same thing, right alongside the nose. And I'm gonna take this up from my brow bone all the way down the nose. And do the other side. The process of putting on makeup is like hilarious. It looks so much worse before you see it when it's done. It's like, oh my god, you actually look cute. And then going into this contour brush and blending that out. I guess it would be the same thing if you were watching someone paint, you know. You're like, what are they making? And then it comes out and you're like, oh my god, that's amazing. Not saying that this is gonna be amazing, but it's gonna look better once everything is done. I'm always warn people, I'm like, oh, I know this looks crazy right now. I know you're like, what the heck are you doing, Carolyn? But I promise, it'll look cute. You kind of have to let it look like a mess and then clean up from there. That's the way I think about it. And I'm going to powder up here, down my nose, here. And I'm actually gonna take it here and we're gonna like kind of bake a little bit as I'm doing my eyebrows. Okay, and I'm going to go into my Urban Decay brow pencil. And where is that? Where is she? Oh, found her. Found her. I love this. This is so good because it's so thin. It's so thin, the top of this, and it's nice. It gets all these little brow hairs really nice, and you can actually mock the brown hair. The brown hairs. They are brown. The brow hairs really nicely. Okay, and then the other brow. Brows to me are pretty easy to do. I know everyone kind of freaks out when it comes to brows, especially on YouTube. Everyone's like, oh my god, brows. But to me, it's like eyeliner. Like, winged eyeliner is so difficult for me to do. Like, I didn't do that great of a job, honestly, but it's good enough. Because for me, brows is just mostly like filling in patchy spots and then adding some more hair where you would like some more. And then that's pretty much it, because you want them to be natural looking. And then from there, I'm going to dust away this bake that I had sitting on here with a big fluffy brush. Ching-ching. So far, it's just like pretty much all normal steps, just a little extra, but we're getting to the good stuff. So now what we're gonna do is bronze a little bit. So I need my bronzer. God, I am so disorganized today. My life is disorganized lately. I literally 2 weeks in a row had like 0 time to myself. I had a bridal shower that I was the maid of honor for, and then a bachelorette party, and then work all week and work all the next week. So I like literally had no time to organize my life. That's why you guys didn't get videos last week. Sorry, but also like my new single Ghost is coming out, and that was taking up time, obviously, and it still is, and I'm happy about that. Made it a little hard to film some videos, so I'm back filming, and we're talking about Ghost because we're done with wedding stuff. Well, not really. Not really, but we're done with that wedding stuff. And I just use the big fluffy brush to bronze sometimes because I feel like it gives a more natural look, especially when you use the cream first and then you just go over it. Okay, so now I'm going to go into a deep, deep, deep orange, and I'm going to do my cheeks, like super blushy, blushy, blushy blush, whatever the hell that means. But yeah, super like pigmented blush on the sides of my cheeks, and it's gonna be orange. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna have to clean these brushes after, or else I'm gonna look like an orange nightmare. Okay, so now I'm going into this terracotta, this eyeshadow color again, and I'm just like literally packing it on this brush, like pshh. All right, this will work fine. So I'm gonna go to the apple of my cheek, and we're gonna put it like right here. Cheese. This is so cute. Trying to make it more of like a round circle. So make sure you don't get like too crazy and like go all over. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is go into my Bare Minerals blush. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my actual blush brush, this one, and go into this, and then just kind of make it a little two-tone-ish. Ooh, I like that a lot. Because you still want it to be like blush, but you want it to be like your Scarecrow. So you gotta kind of blend the two. Boom. Still not done yet. Still gotta do the whole mouth and the nose. Now what we're gonna do is we're going to do a little nose. We are going to take this from the center of my nose down like a teardrop. Like that. And then we're gonna do the other side. You wanna make sure this thing is like, it doesn't have stuff on the side, because that's what just happened to me. I had an extra eyeliner on the side and I just decided that I want to be annoying. Now after that, we are going to fill it in with some orange. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a flat shadow brush like so and spray all-nighter setting spray, because this stuff is the bomb. Shake it up and spray it on here. Don't wanna get it on my computer. I'm gonna go dip into this terracotta color. Oh yeah. Now we have our nose. Also, sorry if you hear my brother screaming. He has autism and Down syndrome, and he does that sometimes, so. No one's dying, it's just my house. It's just my life. This is more of like a less creamy. It's more like actual pencil kind of feeling to do this part, because we are going to make little like stitches on our nose. We're gonna do little stitches and we're gonna go horizontal. I'm starting to look like a Scarecrow, guys. I'm proud. I didn't know how this was gonna go. If it was gonna go horrible, it was just gonna be like pure entertainment for you guys. And like a real ego kick for me. Real blow to the ego for me. Bonus points if you take some hay and stuff your shirt, you know? That looks pretty stinking good. I like that. Our nose is done. Now we gotta do the lips. I'm gonna use the same pencil and I'm going to draw like a, not like a smile, but like a line from here, and I'm gonna put the X's on it so we can do the stitches. We're gonna do about 3 X's on it, so we need, I'm gonna have to pull the side of my face. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, now we're gonna do the other side. Okay, good. Now what we're gonna do is use the cream one, because I think this one's gonna be a little easier, and go over it. Oh yeah, the cream one for the win. Look at that, so much better. From there, I'm gonna put a big X here, a medium X here, and a little X there. Hi guys, again, sorry, my camera stopped recording again. This is a long process. This is, you know, I'm figuring this out as we go. You guys get the benefit of me figuring it out so you know what to grab. But yeah, so that's what that one side looks like, 3 little X's, and now I'm gonna do this side. Pray. Good. So far, that is the lip look. So I need to do 2 X's here, like on one on each side, 2 bigger ones. I need to do 2 bigger, I'm like flipping you guys off. 2 bigger ones. Okay, pray. So then that would be those little stitches here. And I'm gonna try to define them a little bit with this. Now from there, I'm going to actually go into my brown and do my lip color. And then I'm gonna line my lips. A little backwards, but we're gonna line with black. So here we go. I'm looking like a scarecrow now. And from there, just kind of like let the color dry. We're gonna fan that out. And make sure you always get that like inner part of your lip or it kind of looks like a butthole. And for this, I would definitely use a matte color. This is a matte brown and this is from Kat Von D. This color, it's nice. It's actually nice for like a fall color too. If you guys are into browns, it's a nice brown, just is like very brown, you know? And what you wanna do is make sure that's kind of like pressed up on those stitches. So now what we're gonna do is take the black eyeliner and line the lip, pray, because this could get messy. All right, we're almost done. I'm loving this. So this is obviously a look that you're gonna have to like spray and like, I almost would like dust over a light veil of some sort of powder so it doesn't, the cream doesn't get all over your face. But you would have to know that going out, like maybe this wouldn't be a good look if you were going out drinking or something because you'd be, well actually the matte lipstick is fine. It's just you'd have to worry about this area of your face. So I'm just gonna like kind of pat on some more blushy blush in this area to make it pop. All right, now I'm gonna do my part that I've been definitely dying to do, and that is to do some really cute brown freckles, and we're gonna do them all over this area, and you're actually going to kind of go over your cheeks a little bit, but not too much. Like we're just gonna do cheeks and over the nose. So here we go. And then from there, what you're gonna do is take your foundation blush and brush and just kind of like pat over it to blend it in. Ooh. Did you guys just all see that? I literally just wiped my nose. Ah! Yay, Halloween makeup. And you are going to blot. Right now I'm just taking my finger and like rubbing them in a little bit to make it look more realistic. Oh, that's better. Yeah, just take your finger and kind of blend them. So they're less like dots and more like, oh, she's got freckles. Guys, I think this is my finished Scarecrow look. Let me just use some setting spray. Oh my gosh, I think it's so cute. All right, hold on, I have a hat too. Do I look like a scarecrow? Hold on. Oh my gosh. So yeah, this is my complete Scarecrow look. I'm so excited about this, and I'm gonna go live on my Instagram like at 8:30. What time is it right now? It's 6:12, so I have so much time to just like take cute photos with this. Oh my god. Yes, so this was like pretty easy to do. Granted, like it took me a little bit of time because I had to figure out like, okay, like what are we doing here? We're gonna blow out, do a smoky brown eye. Are we gonna do an orange eye? Like what are we gonna do for Halloween? And I decided like a smoky orange eye would be a lot more fun. And it's just like such a fun look. And it didn't take a lot of time, you know? To be honest, this probably took me an hour and a half. But if you follow this along and you kind of like watch this first, I'm sure it would take you way less time because you guys kind of already know like, okay, orange, reds, this. So it'll probably like, you could probably do it in like 45 minutes, an hour. And I think it's perfect if you're like looking for a costume and you don't know what to do, because everybody has a flannel, and if it's cold out you can wear a turtleneck underneath it, and then you just like throw on some jeans and you are ready to go on Halloween. If you enjoyed this makeup look, make sure you like and subscribe and you hit the notification bell. I'm going to be posting so many more makeup looks and I'm super excited about that, and reviewing palettes. I'm definitely going to get out of my comfort zone and do more fun things like this. And if you really did enjoy it, please make sure you subscribe and you hit the notification bell and like this video and leave a comment. What would you like to see me do next? If you want to see me do another character, I thought it'd be kind of fun to do like 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s looks, like the makeup that they used to do in those eras. I think that's something I want to do. But yeah, guys, I hope this was easy enough for you to follow, and I hope you had a fun time kind of watching me with my technical difficulties, since this is my first time filming alone. If you guys already don't know too, make sure you check out my new single, Ghost. Actually, Ghost will already be out. Oh my god, that's crazy for me to think about. So make sure you check it out on Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, or whatever digital store you use. It's out already. It's called Ghost. It's by myself and DJ Funsize. It's an upbeat, fun dance song. We have some merch for you to check out. I'm actually gonna grab some to show you. 1 second. And we have some merch as well. This is the Ghost hoodie. This is my absolute favorite. We also have Ghost t-shirts and Ghost onesies and yeah, ladies fitted shirts, unisex shirts. Check it out. They're really awesome and warm. Like, I have been wearing this like way too much. Like, I need to stop. But yeah, like, it's awesome and I love it. And the song rocks. And I'm excited for you guys to go check it out. Make sure you go check it out. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a happy Halloween, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah.